Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Tomorrow, which is Monday, November 6th at 2 p.m. my time and 8 p.m. UK time, Chelsea are taking on Tottenham at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. As of right now, Chelsea are sitting 13th in the league with 10 matches played. They're on 3 wins, 3 draws, and 4 losses with 12 points. And Spurs are currently sitting on 10 matches played. They're second in the league with 8 wins, 2 draws, and 0 losses, sitting on 26 points. Can Chelsea get a result? Look, like I said in against Arsenal, if you're looking on just the standings of the league, you're going to say Spurs are going to easily walk away with this one. To be completely honest, this match kind of scares me. I would not argue with you if you just said Tottenham are going to get an easy 2-0 win. Because we saw against Brentford, we couldn't score a goal. And that's been our struggle all season. We had a good run of form. We're scoring a bunch of goals, but I mean, Brentford, it really just shows if you play a low block against us, we're not going to score a goal. But I don't think Ange is going to change tactics. I really don't, because the way they're playing right now is incredible. I don't think he'll change to doing a low block against us, because if it doesn't work for him, everyone's going to be after him. Everyone. If Chelsea go and win and they change their tactics, everyone's going to be, everyone's going to be asking questions to Ange. Why'd you do this? Why'd you do that? And he's going to be under fire if he does that. And also, I just think Spurs are doing so well right now. I don't see why he would change tactics. I think from a managerial standpoint, it'd be a bad decision. But look, this is going to be a game. I mean, we're away from home at the Hotspur Stadium. I mean, we're not looking great. I mean, it's going to be a task. It really, really is. It's hard for me to say we'll win. I can say we'll draw, but to get a win, I mean, everything would have to go perfectly. And I'm going to talk about the lineup here in a second because, spoiler, I'm dropping Jackson. I don't think he's good enough, but I'll talk about that in a second. Poch, returning to Spurs, I think Poch knows what this fixture means. He was at Spurs for, 3-4 seasons? I mean, he knows what Chelsea v Spurs is. He does. I think he's going to get the boys going for it, but it's going to be tough. It really is, and we're going to have to be putting the ball in the back of the net. That's going to be our biggest thing. Now I'm going to talk about the lineup. Fullbacks, it's got to be James and Cucurella. It has to be. I mean, James has to start. He's our guy, and Cucurella has been incredible at left back this season. He really has. In goal, I should have mentioned this before, but whatever. In goal is Sanchez. We're never going to see Petrovic, and it really is unfortunate. He wasn't starting against the Blackburn game, so I mean, now where do you even start him in a game? I don't think we'll ever see Petrovic, so Poch is sticking with Sanchez. He's a good shot stopper, but his decision making is awful. It is what it is. Sanchez is going to be in goal, and then like I said, fullbacks James and Cucurella. Center backs. This is good. I want to see Disasi and Badiashile. They were great together at, what was it? I can't remember what. They played in League One. I can't remember which club they played for. Let me know in the comments. But they were a really incredible center back duo. But I also wouldn't be upset if Poch went with Silva and Colwill, because that center back pairing has also been incredible this season. I'd really like to see Disasi and Badiashile though, or Badiashile, because they're both incredible center backs. Disasi's really, he had kind of a shaky start, but he's been looking great. Badiashile coming off of an injury, but he's an incredible center back. He really is. And I think once he's fully fit, which I think he is already fully fit, I think he's ready to start. I think he's probably going to be a starting center back over Silva. But if we stick with Silva and Colwill, I won't complain because they're both absolutely incredible. Double pivot, I'm going Enzo Caicedo. It has to be. And then in the 10, Gallagher. Now, on the right wing, I'm putting Sterling, and then on the left wing, I'm putting Mudryk. I'm really hoping Mudryk's fully fit. I think he is. I think Poch said he was. And Mudryk's been looking really, really great this season, and I'd love for him to get some minutes against Spurs. And at the striker or false 9, I'm starting Palmer. Palmer has to start. He's just like an obvious choice now. It's at the point where you don't even have to ask Palmer starting. I don't think Jackson's good enough. I think he's missing too many chances. His conversion rate is absolutely horrible. I think his conversion rate is like 1 in 5 chances, which is really poor. Heung-min Son's conversion rate is 1 in 3. I mean, and Heung-min Son is scoring a goal every game. Jackson's not. Jackson has been absolutely, I mean, he's been horrible. I'm trying not to be mean, but he's been awful. He really has. I don't think he's good enough. I think he should be a sub-striker. I think we have to sign a striker in January, whether that be Oshiman or Tony or anybody. I think we need to sign a starting striker in January, and I think Jackson has to be on the bench. And when Nkunku comes back, if we don't have a striker by then I'm putting Nkunku on the 9. Short term, Nkunku's not a natural 9, but he can do it in the short term. But I don't think Jackson's good enough. And it's, like I said in the Brentford match review, I think not having a proper striker that you can give the ball to and the team can trust, yeah, he's going to score, it rubs off on the whole team. And I just don't think he should be starting, especially not in a match like this. And when Palmer played against Arsenal at the striker or false 9, he looked incredible. He looked better than Jackson's looked all season. He really has. He scored a goal. He was creating chances and also getting shots off. He was making runs. I mean, he was incredible. So I'm putting Palmer at the false 9 or striker, wherever. So that's where he's going to be. Match predictions, I mean, it's going to be tough. It's going to be a task. If we get a win, it's going to be tight. It's going to be like a 1-0 win or a 2-1 win. It's not going to be. It's going to be a tight. It's going to be a hard-fought battle. I wouldn't be surprised with a loss. I'm hoping for a draw, whether it's 0-0 or 1-1. Our defense is incredible. I think we can hold their attack off, even though their attack is really, really good. I think if the defense really puts in a shift, they can hold them off. And then if we can, if we can score, Tottenham are scoring. They're going to score. They're 100% going to score, which means we also have to score. So I'm going with a 1-1 draw. I'm going with a 1-1 draw. Hopefully a 2-1 win, but I think realistically we're going to get a 1-1 draw. Maybe a 2-2 draw. I doubt it. I think it's going to be a 1-1 draw. That's really all I have to say. I'd love to know your match predictions in the comments. What you think the result was what you think the result's gonna be, and then maybe your starting lineup. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. And if not, just let me know what I can change in the future in the comments, and I'll see y'all next time. Later.